Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. Today I'll be covering Black Clover Chapter 272 and a theory regarding the Dark Triad possibly time traveling. Now I know you're probably thinking, time travel? ABD, what are y'all talking about? You smoking some of that good shit again?
Yes.
Well, firstly, I don't smoke anything, I swear to God. I know it might not look like that.
Lies! Lies! Smoke weed every day.
Alright, so this chapter starts off with... Wait, what? It doesn't start off with Asta and Liebe. Is this gonna be a Yuno chapter?
I'm tired of suffering.
I guess Asta deserves a break from carrying this entire arc, right? I'm such a troll. But don't... edit this out.
No!
But basically, you have to remind yourself that all of this is still happening within the same week. Although 40 chapters have gone by for us, for Yuno, the worst day of his life is still a fresh memory.
I am having a very bad day.
The chapter starts with Yuno training, and this man is sweating bullets. You can tell he's been training hard. Mans is probably thinking, that bitch Zenon, I'm gonna mash him up real good. Wait till he sees what I can do. Not only does Yuno need to get revenge for the Golden Dawn, but also for the family he didn't know. The memories Ralph showed him in chapter 231 must have invoked his emotions as the dude he finally found a personality.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Hey, it was a joke, man. Calm down, please. Don't kill me in the comment section. Please.
Unacceptable.
So we see these giant holes in the rocks as Yuno has been attacking them with his wind power, meaning he's probably unlocked a brand new spell or perfected his magic in a way we have never seen before. And I like that he's just training by himself, just like Asta, by the way. He doesn't have the wind spirit out and powering him up either, because he knows he's gotta get better himself and stop simping for freaking Tinkerbell over here, you know what I'm saying?
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
So, Yuno notices that someone is there and observing his training, and he's like, quit hiding, it's creepy as hell, stop being such a stalker, enough bitches be doing that anyways for my D. So the mystery person comes out of hiding and is revealed to be Langris, the former vice captain. Langris feels animosity because Yuno replaced him, and he's like, we get it, you're awesome and I suck, shut up, god damn it.
Shut up, bitch!
He asks why Yuno's spirit isn't out training with him, and Yuno says it's because he's keeping her inside the grimoire as part of a strategy he's been planning. Wait, what? A strategy? Did I just hear that right? A plan? He's actually got a plan other than Madara surpass my limits. No wonder Yami didn't like this dude. That's not how we do things in Black Clover, mate.
We don't do that here.
On a serious note, in the previous manga chapters, we did see the wind spirit. She was saying she is gathering mana for a few days now, and in chapter 264 Jack said what's with his magic in regards to Yuno. So she's definitely gathering a lot of power for Yuno to utilize against Zenon. So Yuno potentially will be getting another buff pretty soon. Anyway, Yuno asks Langris what he's come there for, and he reveals that he's come to help him train, saying that Yuno could use an opponent with spatial magic, which makes a lot of sense since Zenon uses it too. Yuno in response is like, nah fam, I'm the main character's best friend, bitch. What makes you think you can train with the likes of me? I took your position, bruh.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
We transition back to Asta and Liebe, the anti-magic demon, and Nacht has put these two through the freaking ringer. These dudes look exhausted as hell, like their main character powers just aren't activating for some reason, and they're getting their asses whooped. Asta thinks to himself about how strong Nacht is, and that he's not even serious yet, which makes it clear just how strong this devil union thing really is. Asta wonders why he can't do it, and notices that when he's in his black form, he and Liebe take all the same damage. So that means if Asta gets stabbed in Asta vs Dante part 2, if he gets stabbed in the heart, Liebe will get the wound too, and he will probably die with Asta. So they both can't be fatally wounded as they will both suffer the attack, right? Asta starts proceeding to crawl towards a basket lying on the ground, a basket that's full of treats to snack on. But was that with them originally?
12 seconds later.
No, Nacht never carried that in with him, he never had it. So this is definitely Asta's main character powers finally kicking in and making them appear suddenly. Nah, I'm kidding guys, seriously, no.
Lies! Lies!
He and Liebe start eating from the basket, and the snacks inside begin healing their injuries and recover their stamina. Now, while Asta doesn't take a stash of these special magic cookies with him every single fight from now on, it will be beyond me. It obviously replenishes his stamina and shit. He doesn't have mana like other people, so it benefits him even more than regular people. In this translation, it's told to us that these cookies were made from the Spade Nation, so maybe that's why they won't be around in the future, but these cookies can be seen as senzu beans for Asta, technically speaking. Come on guys, you have to admit it. And he has trained for 48 hours already. How else would he have done it? So he must have been eating these cookies this whole time. And imagine if Asta ate a cookie after Dante bodied him the first time in their first fight. He wouldn't have had to struggle as much as he did to get back up, right? So my point is still valid. Come on. So hopefully Nacht brought more of these hack magic power cookies for Asta so that the boy can finally end the simp named Dante, bruh. Editors? Bruh, no Sim song today? Really? Come on, man. I set that shit up and all. Yo, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, bruh. This dude is a shit for Lucifer, bruh. For Lucifer, bruh. Thank you. Anyway, Asta starts going big brain and he asks Liebe, his brother, to come along with him because he's got an idea. But even his brother Liebe knows that most of the time, his ideas are dumb and they don't work. He literally says that it's a 1 in 10 chance that he even has a good idea. So they try to do some Dragon Ball Z fusion type shit, but it obviously doesn't work, and Liebe just has this look on his face like, what the fuck am I doing with my life right now? How did I get in this position? He then starts grilling my man and telling him he needs to knock it off with the jokes. This isn't the time to be playing around. But Asta says that he's serious, as fighting like that will make their bodies and souls one. Nacht then thinks back to a long time ago when he was talking to this mysterious person. I think it's a woman, but I'm not sure. And essentially they debate whether it's better to be free or follow the rules and be proper people. This could be the person that was in his family photo in the previous chapter. We don't know yet, but obviously this person is someone similar with the mindset of Asta, and that's why Nacht is reminiscing about something like this. Now back in the present, Nacht says that it's almost time to meet up with everyone else. They're already going to be leaving soon to take on the Spade Nation. Even Asta's like, bruh, I still didn't even learn Devil Unity. How the hell am I gonna be the ultimate warrior? What the frick, Tabata? You had to have my back. And Nacht says that if he can't do it now, he's just going to have to die here, as he uses a new spell we haven't seen him use yet. My dude pulls out his mana zone and envelops them all in pitch black darkness. For real though, this shit looks like a domain expansion that you see from Jujutsu Kaisen, which by the way, I wish all of our community to watch this anime. You won't regret it, I'm serious. It's lit. You can binge watch our Jujutsu Kaisen videos. They are in the pinned comment. I'd appreciate that. Nacht starts to attack Asta from within the darkness, and Asta can't even sense his ki, so he can't dodge. Nacht says that there was a chance, but it's a shame that Asta couldn't handle the training, as he continues to bat him around like cricket. Asta thinks to himself that the situation he's in, with darkness all around him where he can't feel anything and his inevitable death slowly creeping up on him due to the situation, this is absolute fair. He's feeling that once again, even against Dante. So he still wonders why he and Liebe can't unite like Nacht and Guimadello, and thinks to himself that in these intense moments when they're cornered, their emotions should be the same. So it doesn't make sense that it's not working. They then both begin thinking about their motivations. Asta wants to save Captain Yami just like the rest of our community, and Liebe wants to avenge Licita. These thoughts finally give them a mutual understanding, as their feelings bring them into the same headspace. They both think, I can't afford to die here. I can't let him die, and this allows them to awaken something. We can only assume, but this appears to be Devil Unity, or probably something different, as Nacht and his devils have a different contract, where his devils are submissive to him, whilst Asta and Liebe are brothers and are equal. So maybe this kind of contract has awakened something totally different and something stronger. Now, another subject matter I would like to bring up to the community and talk about is an aspect about the Dark Triad that currently doesn't really make sense. So it brings up a theory regarding where the story may go. It may be written this way on purpose for Tabata to expose something in the future. Recently, I posted a video regarding what may have happened 1200 years ago and where are the dwarves in Black Clover. You guys kept asking me that. Where did the dwarves go? Are they in hiding due to the previous devil invasion that Lucifer researched? So I highly suggest for you to check that video out as it's being displayed to you right now, and due to your overwhelming support of smashing the like button, getting us to 30,000 likes, 20,000 likes each time, I did it for the community and I love you for that. Now, stemming from that video and what we have learned, you may have all noticed that there is one inconsistency in Black Clover, and that's regarding time. I remember mentioning this around 5 months ago in one of our videos. However, I discussed it again with Immorality on Twitter and we came up with some analysis. The timeline from the events revealed in this arc makes the history seem like a weird puzzle where there are so many pieces that feel like they should fit together, but they don't because of the factor of time. I think almost everyone should know that all of the Dark Triad's ages are not registered as they are seen as unavailable, as Tabata revealed their character profiles to put it down as question marks. We know this is the case because Dante said he does not age like normal human beings due to his flesh body magic being amplified by Lucifer's devil power. This logic then applies to Varnica and Xenon as they also have body magic, which is bones and blood. If all three of their magic combine, it creates a perfect vessel for Lucifer, and no one in our community is going to be surprised if you have been watching our videos that these three are pawns to Lucifer and they are being used. Now, unlike the Witch Queen's case where in her profile page her age is registered as unknown, but we can estimate for it to be around 500 years old as she knew about Licht and the ancient elves and the whole demon god story. This means that Tabata could plan to use the ages of the Dark Triad, a question mark, as a key plot device and clue. Otherwise, why would he hold off on revealing the Dark Triad's ages? What's the point of doing that? That's not really necessary. Another thing to keep in mind is that the age of some of the Dark Disciples were revealed in their profile pages, and quite frankly is simply mind-boggling.
The prophecy is true.
First off, Xenon's dark disciple known as Royce does not look anywhere close to being 26 years old. How is this middle-aged looking man 26, bruh? There's also the fact that he is shown in the flashback. Yuno saw through Ralph's memory magic in chapter 234 and in chapter 238 when Yuno realizes who he is fighting. These events happened when Yuno was a newborn baby at the time, which means the coup d'etat happened around 17 years ago, which implies that Xenon's dark disciple Royce at the time, he would have had to be 9 years old at the invasion. Otherwise, why is he in the flashbacks? He doesn't even have body magic like the Dark Triad, right? He has stone magic. So does the same logic apply to them? No! Clearly in the flashback, his silhouette is of the same shape, and this may be pretty important. Remember how we predicted that Liebe was given to Asta through the intentions of love, and Tabata left us a clue with the word love on the 5th leaf on the website of the 5th anniversary of Black Clover, right? Balls deep prediction magic too strong.
Damn! That shit good!
Well, this little clue can be something. You know, maybe I'm using too much mana from the community. Maybe I'm on too much of that good shit right now. I don't know. But to put it into perspective, Royce is younger than Yami by 2 years. And Yami already does not look his age at 10 years old. We knew how he looked like and how he progressed. Plus, another detail, it being that we can see Xenon with his devil mark all the way back during the coup d'etat. However, Dante is insinuating in chapter 231 that Xenon only got his devil recently, asking if he has grown accustomed to his devil. Why would he ask such a question if Xenon already had it for 17 years going by the logic presented to us, right? The final point of this finicky timeline issue is that Varnica should have had Medjugorje for at least 18 years. Dante was complimenting her growth of devil usage from the past half year. However, she can only use 70% as opposed to her siblings. Is she trash or what's going on? What is the truth behind the others getting their devils? How did these demons form their contract if Nacht is using the ritual of the 7? Did they do some other magic spell or something similar? You're telling me this Dante dude beat Lucifer in a ritual of the 7 fight? Get out of here, bro. A lot of these details make it hard to put stuff into a linear timeline, and we have already seen time travel occur in Black Clover with forbidden magic, as Zagrid did this to transfer all the elf souls and himself himself 500 years into the future.
Wait a second, Adil is low-key making sense here. Spatial magic with devil amplification may allow him to create wormhole, which would then explain why his dark disciple doesn't look 9 years old in the past and is actually 26 years old. Therefore, chapter 231 will also make sense that he only got hang of his powers recently. It links to Zeno's paradox, which is this name likely inspired from. Zeno's paradoxes are a set of 4 paradoxes, counterintuitive aspects of the space-time continuum, bruh.
Your brain doesn't fucking work, you idiot.
Think about it with me logically. Look how overpowered Yuno is as a prince, and due to his genetics. His mana pool is fantastic, right? So you're telling me his father and comrades wouldn't be ridiculously overpowered and just as strong as Yami, even though they are peace-loving idiots? Yami bodied Dante, right? However, I guess we can argue that royals don't train. But 3 people with their mini disciples that are not even 100% devil powers due to not being outside of Hell's Gate and only using the leakage devil power that Nacht mentioned, these guys destroyed the whole Spade Kingdom? Is that what you're selling me right now? Bruh. The reason the Dark Triad plan was so successful is because it was a surprise attack. Now, to be frank, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this analysis or theory will even come true because this is so convoluted. Time travel is really difficult for Tabata to write something like this. But I will be pleasantly surprised if he does. I just wanted to throw it out there in the community for one of you to explain because I didn't even cover Zeno's paradox theory. Zeno's paradoxes, which covers the philosophy of time and could be what Tabata was inspired from if this ends up being true. Zeno's paradox are a set of 4 paradoxes dealing with counterintuitive aspects of continuous space and time. You can research this subject matter yourself and just submit something to me on Reddit, Twitter, on Discord, whatever it may be. If you do a full research and full article on it, I may feature you in the next video. Zenon's character from Black Clover, he seems kind of sus to all of us and he suits this idea, right? If any of you have answers, I'm looking forward to them and I'll see you guys next time.